Live. Un saluto da Stefano Subtec come al solito. Questa sera siamo qui con Raffaele e ovviamente, come tutti avete ben capito dal titolo, stiamo aspettando che inizi l'evento Apple del Keynote del nuovo iPhone 7. Siamo qui in streaming, seguiamo insieme la diretta dell'evento di Cupertino. Cosa aspettarci? Sappiamo già che saranno i due nuovi iPhone 7, iPhone 7 Plus, si presume, come ormai da
fonti ovviamente quasi certe, ormai sul
certo.
web stanno proprio impazzendo le linee in questo momento, stanno dando quanto più informazioni possibile.
Adesso siamo qui.
Se visualizzate lo streaming, adesso state visualizzando Tim Cook in macchina, il signore passeggero con questo personaggio è della CBS.
Ok, quindi comunque giusto per darvi un'informazione, è partito un video dove abbiamo appunto Tim Cook in macchina con un altro, credo, dirigente, ovviamente Apple. No?
No, è come ho detto prima, un presentatore della CBS.
Ah, ok.
Nel programma televisivo inglese.
Ah, ok.
Dove stanno andando? Ah, eh sì, questo fa cantare. Infatti, all'ultima puntata che ho visto c'era Adele, penso. Sì, ecco perché. Sì. Ora penso un po' dopo. Dai, Apple Music nelle vene ormai. Penso, infatti.
Vediamo Tim Cook che sta cantando.
He's wonderful, but scheduling his appointments is crazy.
Siri, what do you think of James Corden?
This is about you, not me.
Ok, le ha chiesto, stanno facendo le domande a Siri per quanto riguarda, insomma, di che cosa ne pensi di Tim Cook, cosa ne pensi di un altro, insomma, personaggio di...
Just planning on just wearing what I've got on here.
This is a big deal. I know. If I was you,
No.
I'd be like wearing a suit made entirely of apples.
Comunque sono veramente pazzi, stanno veramente facendo le cose ormai fuori schema.
You walk on and you just go.
Comunque,
This is it, bitches.
cosa aspettarci da questo evento? Come vi ho detto prima, ovviamente i nuovi iPhone 7, siamo arrivati alla settima generazione appunto di iPhone e sicuramente saranno presentati in due varianti, come ho detto prima, iPhone 7 e la versione Plus da iPhone 7 Plus, appunto da uno schermo da 5,5 pollici. Si sentiva anche nell'aria di un probabile iPhone Pro, una versione
Esatto,
Pro con
sì.
delle caratteristiche ancora più
Accattivanti, elevate, insomma.
però non credo presentino questo tipo di prodotto, appunto. Si vociferava anche di un Apple Watch 2,
Con una batteria più grande, speriamo, è una roba magari ovviamente più aggiornata all'uso quotidiano, perché effettivamente magari si sono resi conto che aveva fatto un aggiornamento, un update per questi dispositivi.
Che comunque sono ormai più di un anno che è sul mercato, un anno e mezzo, quasi 2 anni.
Un anno e mezzo, quasi 2 anni, e quindi ci sta un aggiornamento.
Comunque vedremo. E anche di nuovi MacBook Pro, la nuova serie di MacBook Pro.
Vorrei interromperti, ma sta entrando nel backstage entrance Tim Cook in persona.
Ah, ok, quindi era in diretta.
Credo, non lo so, una cosa montata. Comunque eccoci qua, siamo qui in diretta.
È cominciato comunque, abbiamo Tim Cook qui sul palco. Classico del morning. Staremo un attimo zitti per seguire un attimo l'evento, vi aggiorneremo.
Poi ovviamente se avete la possibilità visualizzate anche voi lo streaming.
San Francisco. I'm so glad James got me here on time. It was so much fun seeing he and Pharrell. I may have lost my voice. As you may know, we're working with Carpool Karaoke on some new episodes that will be premiering on Apple Music early next year. So check them out. I can guarantee you everybody singing will have a voice much better than mine. We've got some great things to show you this morning, and I'd like to get started with a few updates, beginning with Apple Music.
Ah, ecco, quindi ci sono degli aggiornamenti sostanziosi per Apple Music, può darsi.
It inspires us. and it's such a key part of our product experience. Since launch, Apple Music has grown to over 17 million subscribers.
17 milioni di iscritti a Apple Music.
Mai compreso,
Eccoci qua appunto.
Our users love having access to over 30 million songs and personal recommendations from people who really know and love music. There's a great new simple and intuitive design in iOS 10 that makes it so easy to listen to your favorite songs and discover new music.
Nuova
And
grafica.
Apple Music
Nuova grafica
has
dell'app,
content that
dell'app
no one
musica.
else has. Apple Music has become the premier destination for new artists and existing artists to launch their exclusive music. This past year alone, Apple Music was the first place to hear over 70 great releases from such stars as Taylor Swift, Blake Shelton, Drake, Frank Ocean, and so many more.
Artisti e quant'altro che la musica
One of our
arriva da
most
ogni
popular exclusives
cosa.
of all is the Apple Music Festival in London, and it begins in just 11 days from now. This free event has become a great tradition that our customers look forward to every year. This year, we're celebrating the 10th anniversary of the Apple Music Festival, and we have an amazing lineup. This year it includes Elton John, One Republic, Robbie Williams, Britney Spears, and so many more great artists. It's going to be amazing. Now, if you can't make it to London, you can join us
gli artisti
and
più
join the millions
famosi,
that
sta
will be
cercando
watching
parecchi
it
artisti
for
famosi che
free
ovviamente
on the
fanno
live
parte
stream from your Apple devices,
della lista di
including
Apple Music.
your Apple TV. That's a brief update on Apple Music. It just keeps getting better. Now I'd like to talk about the App Store. Apps continue to do more and more amazing things,
Ora sta
from allowing
parlando
you to rent that spare bedroom
dell'App Store.
to contributing to advanced medical research. The App Store has forever changed the world of software and forever changed all of our lives. And the momentum for apps and the App Store have never been greater. Over 140 billion apps have now been downloaded in the
140
App Store.
milioni di download
This is
totali
phenomenal.
nell'App Store.
Siete riusciti a sentire bene, eh? Sono numeri davvero alti.
140 bilioni.
Bilioni.
And the growth is literally off the charts. In fact, in the last 2 months, we've seen growth rates of over 100%
Negli
year on
ultimi 2
year.
mesi, eh?
This is
Sono il
unbelievable.
106%.
It's pretty clear from this that our users' love affair with apps for their iPhone and iPad is as strong as ever. Now, the most recent quarter, the App Store generated twice the global revenue of our nearest competitor. This is really great for
I
developers.
competitori più
And it's
vicini.
why that so many developers develop first on iOS and many only on iOS. And this, of course, is great for our users. The combination of our incredible products and the success of the App Store has made the iPhone and the iPad the most popular gaming devices in the world. And gaming is the biggest and most popular category
I
on the
500.000
store.
Giochi
With
nell'App
over
Store.
half a
nell'App
billion
Store.
games to choose from.
Porca miseria.
But there's been something, or rather, someone missing. And I'm so happy to announce today he is coming to the App Store.
Oh, cosa arriva?
Grandissimo!
Che dire?
Mario Bros, la serie Mario Bros
Welcome, Mario.
approda dalla Nintendo, approda
Sull'App Store, esatto.
Shigeru Miyamoto.
Porca miseria.
Io oggi stavamo parlando
Del
del
Super Nintendo.
Super Nintendo, dei vecchi giochi del Super Mario.
Eccoci qui il nostro...
Quindi una partnership appunto con Nintendo all'interno dell'App Store. Ora hanno chiamato sul palco, credo, un CEO di Nintendo,
non ho detto chi era, chi fosse.
responsabile Nintendo,
Mario
credo.
has encountered a new platform. He has evolved and continue to run.
Beh, fantastico.
Porca
Mario
miseria,
Bros.
anche Mario
Mario,
ragazzi,
abbiamo preso un cresciuto con la serie di Mario Bros.
Chi è che non
Nintendo.
conosce
Allora,
questo
Mario
grandissimo
Draghi-
personaggio?
His next goal, iPhone. Please let me speak in Japanese. So I'd like to ask the trainer to translate.
Parla in inglese un po' cinesizzato, però
まず我々この選んだ
We
iOS の
want
上
as
で
many people as possible all around the world to be able to enjoy playing as Mario. And they'll be doing it first on iOS.
それがこの完全新作の
And they'll be doing it in a brand new game, Super Mario Run.
Super Mario Run.
そしてマリオのいいところっていうのは誰でも簡単に遊べる
But the magic of Mario is that anyone can pick up a game and instantly start
で
playing.
今回はさらにそれを遊
And
べる
this time, we've made it even simpler to begin.
Beh, incredibile.
まずはね実際に
Ancora.
遊んでた
So, why don't we show you how?
Ok, mo stanno facendo partire una demo.
Now, as the title
Sì,
suggests,
una demo
Mario
di
runs
Mario
automatically
su
to the
iPhone.
right.
今ねちっちゃいねペストにさせてくれます
And as he does, he'll hurdle small
Questo
gaps and turn
gettone.
enemies.
Vai, vai.
It's very simple and the
Oh, è
movement
bella
feels
questa
great.
notizia comunque. Ah, c'è la parte touch sotto.
With just a tap of a
Che
finger
così si
anywhere on the
trova
top
questo
screen,
gioco.
you can make Mario
Ma a
jump.
quanto pare è una
And
nuova
the
serie
longer
di
you
Mario,
tap,
cioè un
the
nuovo
higher he
Mario.
jumps.
Mi somiglia un po' a quelli di Nintendo Wii.
This is key to getting high scores. In later levels, you'll see blocks
Ovviamente
that will
tutti
change
i suoni
Mario's
classici
direction,
della
and others that will
versione
start
del gioco.
stopping with precision timing.
タイムアップするまでにコイン
But the goal remains simple.
ゴールに
No,
Collect as
morire,
many coins as you
quindi non
can to get to
comprerò
the
più
right
di nuovo la
at the end
Super
of the level.
Non so te, guarda, sinceramente, addirittura c'è anche la possibilità di scavalcare in questo gioco. Se volete
Infatti, si
iniziare.
arrampica.
Sì, ha delle animazioni in
But
più
what's
che
new this time is different is that you can
completano.
play the game one-handed for the very first time.
だからこう電車に乗って
And what that means
Io
is
penso
that
fosse
you
una
can play
vita
while
per
holding on to a
completare
handle on the subway,
nella perfezione.
ハンバーガーを食べながらでも大丈夫です
while eating a hamburger,
アップルでも大丈夫です
or while eating an apple.
Non ho capito se è Mario che. Nel senso, oppure magari nelle poste pausa di giocare.
But in
Comunque,
addition
ragazzi,
to the
veramente
traditional
una figata.
Mario gameplay, we've also prepared a brand
infatti.
new way to play.
Wii.
これは、
Sì, infatti, la grafica è quella
It's
della
a new battle
Nintendo
mode
Wii.
Gli avatar sono
called
identici.
Rally.
大勢のアイテムの中から誰かを選
And
ん
the
で
first thing that you do in battle mode is you choose an opponent from this list to try to beat their high score. Today, I've asked Hideki Kono to play for me, so who should he compete against?
おフィルさんを、
Oh, looks like he picked Phil.
フィルさんのデータに今度がチャレンジをします。
So we're going to try to beat Phil's high score.
Ok,
Interessante.
possibilità di sfidare un
こ
altro.
のゲームはね、フレンドだけじゃなくて、世界中の人たち
Now, battle mode will have you competing not only against your friends, but for the
Ah, il
first time,
fantasma di
players
compare, ok.
around the world.
でこの勝敗は、コインを
Victory in battle mode is determined based on the number of coins you collect and the number of toads you impress. Because the toad characters appear every time you do a daring move.
でゲームは時間いっぱい、ゴールがない。
There's no flagpole in the battle mode,
Wow.
so you just keep running, jumping, and collecting coins until time runs out.
で今、フィルさんの
Questa è la possibilità di fermarsi,
As you
capito? È un
do,
misto
you
tra
may see a little
un
sticker of Mario moving through the course.
magari
In this case,
però è un
that
platform.
shows us what Phil was doing on his run, where he collected his coins and where he gathered his Toad
で
fans.
このゲームの結果によって、キノピオが
In the matches that you win, the Toads you gather will become residents of your very own Mushroom Kingdom.
でこのキノコと
So another
コインを
new element you can enjoy is expanding and customizing your Mushroom Kingdom using the coins you collect in the game.
60 a 40
最後になると、キノピオ
Oh,
が
at the end of battle mode, Toadette appears to tally the score and show who won. Oh,
Sì, 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 sì.
good job, Kono-san.
I cinesi come sempre ridono.
Sorry,
Esatto,
sorry,
esatto.
Phil.
Il giapponese. Ho chiamato lo se ne ridono.
はい。
はいですね。はい、このスーパーマリオランは、できる
We
だ
want
けたくさん
as
の
many
人たちに
people of all
安心して
ages
遊んで
to
いた
be
だければと
able
思い
to
ます。
enjoy playing Super Mario Run.
そのために最初に一定の
For that
お金をいただくんです
reason,
けれ
we
ど
plan
も、
on releasing
そ
the
の後
game
どんなに
at a
遊ん
set
でもお金
price.
がかからない仕組みを考えて
So
い
you
ます。
won't have to
Negli
worry
ultimi
about
mesi
continuing to
c'è
pay.
il
You'll just be able
mito
to
di
play
Super
to your
Mario
heart's
è
content.
ritornato
Sì.
di nuovo alla radio, non solo ovviamente oggi con
We'll have
Apple,
pricing
ma
later, but
proprio sta
Super Mario Run
ritornando
will
agli
release in
origini
time for
nell'aria
holidays
questa cosa
2016.
di Super Mario.
I hope you look forward to it.
はい。それで、この発表の記念してね、iMessage のステッカーも準備していま
We
す。
have one more piece of news. We've prepared a set of Super Mario stickers for iMessage.
ぜひともお友
They
達
will
に
launch
wow.
day to day with
Magari
iOS
con
10.
iOS 10
And I
potranno
hope you'll
utilizzare le
send
specie
all
di
your friends
avatar,
and
degli
family.
stickers. Va bene, quando scaricate l'app comunque avete in più anche in
In
omaggio
the
gli
meantime,
sticker per
you can look
iMessage.
forward to Super Mario Run.
Thank you very
Thank you very much.
Interessantissimo.
Super Mario Run.
È iniziato solo adesso ancora, Immaginate già queste piccole grandi novità.
È tornato Tim Cook sul palco.
We cannot be more honored that
Voce
Nintendo
inconfondibile
chose
questo.
to bring Mario to iOS first. So that's a brief update on the App Store. Now, as we start a new school year, let's turn our attention to education.
L'educazione.
Apple celebrated its 40th birthday earlier this year, and it's no coincidence that we've been committed to education for that entire time. It's simply deep in our DNA.
Wow.
Ovviamente
Always
stanno
believed
portando
that
delle slide
education is a great
dei
equalizer
vecchi Apple 2, credo c'era Apple 2
Sì,
nelle
sì.
scuole
for good.
Tantissimi anni fa, insomma, quando è uscito.
That our products could have a tremendous positive impact on teachers and
Questa è
students.
storia.
But we are keenly aware that not every school can have this impact. And that's why we're so deeply committed to Connect Ed. Connect Ed, as you probably know, is a national initiative combining
ora invece
government
abbiamo
and leading technologies to bring
l'iPad
leading
nelle
technology
scuole.
companies to bring technology to
Diciamo che
holistic
dal
schools.
passato al
I
presente.
personally visited several of these Connect Ed schools, and the program is having amazing results. Kids are engaged like never before. They're learning like never before. It is as it should be. We're proud this morning to have some Connect Ed teachers and students join us. And I'd like you to welcome them from Santee Elementary in San Jose and Steege Elementary from Richmond, California. Please join me in welcoming them.
Poi gli studenti della California che stanno per presentare un qualcosa che faciliterà lo studio durante insomma la loro fase di
And
programmazione
I'm
a scuola e
thrilled to tell
quant'altro.
you that this fall, all 114 schools that Apple is supporting will be up and running.
Supportano
That means we're
114
giving a Mac and an iPad to 4,500 teachers, an Apple TV in every classroom, and we're donating iPads to more than 50,000 students. Thank you. Now, the response has been so inspiring. Trina Sigfrid from Crane Elementary in Yuma,
Se sentiamo un
Arizona,
attimo
told us
il
this.
libro
The Connect Ed
forse
grant meant
non
a
era tanto
complete
favorevole a queste
transformation.
cose.
The students
sa,
are having
si sa.
fun, they're more engaged. Most importantly, we're seeing a real love of learning. That is as it should be. We can't wait to see what these kids are going to do this school year, and we are so very proud to be a
Ma
part of
sta
it.
chiudendo dicendo che comunque
But we're
con
not
questo
stopping there.
sistema gli studenti hanno più
We believe
divertimento,
every
hanno più
student
propensione allo
should have the
studio perché col
opportunity to
divertimento
code.
ricordiamoci che è
So we've
sempre più
created a
facile
program called
studiare.
Everyone Can Code. It's
Tutti
Apple's
possono
approach to
codificare.
teaching coding, and it's a cornerstone of Connect Ed. It starts with the amazing iPad app, Swift Playgrounds, which we just announced in June. And what this does is it teaches Swift, our
vero.
popular programming language, to all of these kids in a simple, fun, and interactive way. Already, since June,
Adesso
more
tutte
than
le scuole,
100 schools and school districts
Tutte le
around
scuole
the
del
world
mondo, praticamente.
have
Istituto Santa
already
Teresa di
planned
Gesù,
to teach
allora,
Swift
no?
Playgrounds this fall. It's unbelievably exciting to us. We are so excited that they moved to put this in their curriculum so quickly. Now, I'd like to talk to you about one other very important tool in
Istituto
education,
Salesiani San Marco.
and
Pensa
that
tu.
is iWork.
iWork.
Of course, iWork provides a suite of productivity tools which are very popular in education, but also in business and consumers. Teachers and students love creating stunning documents and presentations, and even spreadsheets. I'd like to invite Susan Prescott, our Vice President of Worldwide Apps Product Marketing, to tell you what's next with iWork. Susan?
Susan?
Thank you, Tim. Thank
Eccoci
you.
qua, c'è Susan.
Pages, Keynote, and Numbers
Per parlare
are built to
di
take
iWork.
advantage of iOS, macOS, and of course, our amazing devices. And iWork is all about making beautiful and engaging documents. But for people who want the power of iWork, there is just not a great way for them to work with classmates or colleagues to create projects together. But today, I'm very excited to announce and introduce real-time collaboration.
Non era la sua giusta? Real time collaboration. Collaborazione in tempo
In
reale.
all the
iWork,
iWork
insomma.
apps, the exact same apps you use on your Mac, iPad, and iPhone. Of course, we use them too. Even our big presentations, like this one, are built using Keynote, which got me thinking
Simpatica.
we could edit slides right here, right now. We have never edited a deck live on stage before. I think the reasons are obvious. But we are so excited to show you our real-time collaboration. We're going to do it.
Faccio
Ci volevo tanto.
vedere qualcosa.
Esatto.
So we'll start by hitting escape to go from play mode into edit mode so we can add a couple of slides about collaboration. If I go to the participants list, I can see my colleagues I've already invited to work on the deck with me. We've got Greg, Leslie,
Ok.
Michelle, and Rodney.
Quindi puoi
They each
inserire
have
tu
a color
nella
associated
specie
with
di
them.
gruppo
So
dove
when they actually
Ci
begin
sono
to
gli
edit,
altri
you'll see a
collaboratori,
colored
sì,
bubble
lavorare
come up
insieme.
with their name. Now get ready because we're going to be adding images, graphics, text, and even animations all in real time. I'm going to start by adding a slide. Leslie can bring in an image, that one looks perfect, and Michelle
Ah,
can add a
aspettavo.
graphic of an iPad
Vabbè.
would be ideal.
Devo aspettare l'altra.
Aspetta l'altra
I
che
think
sì,
you get the
collaborasse.
idea. So let's watch as everybody gets to work. Remember, this is happening live. And look how super responsive it
Io mi
is.
immagino quando
Even
inizia a
with
lavorare
the
magari un
beautiful
altro si
visuals
sposta per
that
qualche
make
motivo
iWork
e tu
documents
aspetti.
stand
Ah,
out.
pure questi
You
sono brutti, sì, hai ragione,
from your Mac,
effettivamente.
your
Ma la
iPad,
collaboratrice
your
mia.
iPhone, or even the web. It's amazing.
No, però è bello,
I
effettivamente.
see
No, stavo pensando
in
all'utilità di
the
questa,
thumbnails that Greg's added a new slide, which is fantastic.
questa funzionalità.
And of course, we're collaborating together, so I can also edit anything here. But it looks like we're about ready, so let's take a look.
Ah.
You ready?
Ok, vai.
Wow. That looks amazing, and it could only happen working together.
Quindi ok, tutto racchiuso in un unico lavoro.
Cioè, lo
That is
stesso,
just a
esatto, lo stesso
very
progetto
quick
può
look
essere
at
in
real-time
simultaneo
collaboration in
modificato.
It'll change the way you work with classmates, with colleagues, and with friends. You're gonna love it. Thank you so much.
Many thanks. Susan,
Andiamo un po' al succo del...
beh, all'inizio mi sa che c'è il contornino.
So that's a little
prima.
bit about education and some things that are
Facciamo
really
vedere
important
tutto
to
quanto
us.
adesso.
I'd now like to turn to new products, beginning with Apple Watch.
Oh. Si parla di Apple Watch. Vediamo un po' cosa
We
c'è
started
lì.
shipping Apple
Vediamo
Watch
un po'.
just 18 months ago, and already people all over the world are using it in many aspects of their daily lives. It's the best way to get notifications so you don't miss that urgent phone call or message. You can quickly
Puoi
and
pagare,
conveniently pay for things with Apple Pay. And we
prendere in
couldn't be
bici.
happier. And so many
mai
people
fatto
are
prima
using it
d'ora.
to become more active and healthy. Apple Watch has really changed what people expect from a watch. Before Apple Watch, these were the top watch brands in the world as measured by sales revenue.
Ok, nel 2015 Rolex, diciamo
This
che è
is
stato
what happened after we launched
Ah,
Apple
ok.
Watch.
Ok, quindi
è passato.
è passata diciamo al secondo posto tra gli orologi più venduti al mondo, tra le marche
Esatto,
più
sì.
rinomate. Al primo posto troviamo Rolex ovviamente, al secondo posto Apple Watch, poi Fossil, Omega, Cartier, Citizen, Seiko,
We're
Patek
also
Philippe.
the top
quant'altro.
selling smartwatch.
Ah, ma il mio
But
adesso
as everyone knows in
purtroppo
here,
è nuovo,
what's
non lo
really
conosco più.
important to us is that we delight our customers.
primo
And I'm pleased to
smartwatch
tell you
ovviamente più
that
venduto al mondo.
customers love the Apple Watch. Survey after
Anche come
survey,
soddisfazione
Apple Watch
dei
tops
clienti e anche dei
number
venditori
one
stessi,
in
dicevo,
customer
sto
satisfaction,
vedendo.
including the most recent JD Power smartwatch study. Now, so Apple Watch has set a very high bar about what a modern watch can be. But we are just getting started. And to tell you about what is next with Apple Watch, I'd like to invite Jeff Williams up. Jeff?
Adesso esce le norme. È stato un attimo di velocità.
Thanks, Ben.
Ecco Jeff.
We got a lot to talk about, so let's get started. In June, we previewed WatchOS 3, and it is packed with features. Your favorite
Parlando
apps
di-
launch instantly with
dell'aggiornamento
information
a
already up to date,
WatchOS
so they're ready when
3,
you need them.
tutte le
There's a new
innovazioni,
dock so you
le
can quickly
novità che ha
access
portato
your
questo
favorite
nuovo
apps. And we've made it
questo
easier
nuovo
than ever to
aggiornamento del
switch
sistema
watch
operativo
faces. You
del
just
Apple
swipe
Watch,
edge to edge.
con
And we've added some
nuove
great new
watch
faces
faces,
like these activity ones. Messaging is more expressive than ever
nuova
with
app
features like
messaggi,
tap back, where you double tap a message to send a quick reply. There are fun
molto più
animated
semplice ora
stickers.
digitare
You
che
just got
scambiare
love Donald
messaggi
Duck.
con il watch.
And you can enjoy full screen effects like
Sono degli
confetti
effetti
to celebrate
speciali
special
nuovi.
moments. You can also write custom replies with Scribble. And for those of you who are skeptical, which is probably a lot of
Questa
you,
cosa
about
personalmente
writing
sono
on
nel
a small
2050.
screen, you should try.
Non
You will be
funzionerà bene.
amazed how well it works. And it works in
Parliamo di Dio, funziona. Infatti, hanno fatto
Thank
quello
you,
con i
Eddie.
cinesi, non so,
and it works in
incredibile, ma
both
ce l'hanno fatta.
simplified and
Cioè.
traditional Chinese as well. We've added activity sharing to the watch. Closing the rings is already this
Ovviamente dice
fun,
che
healthy obsession.
va
And
a
now you can
tracciare
share
l'attività
with your friends and
sportiva
family and
in
encourage
modo
them to be more
perfetto.
active. We have a brand new app called Breathe. Each day, it reminds you to take a moment and do a deep breathing exercise. It's a great way to be more mindful and manage everyday stress.
Ah, ok.
And we've added a really important app. It's a safety feature that allows you to contact emergency services by simply pressing and holding the side button. Within seconds, you'll be on a call with
Con la mia pesca
911 or the
sub
equivalent
non
number of
Effettivamente.
penso
if
possa
you're in.
scendere a
In addition,
profondità.
Ah,
the
no,
message
no,
will
no,
be sent
infatti.
to your emergency contacts along with your location, so they're in a better position to assist you. This is something we hope you never use, but it's really comforting to know it's there.
Ah, per le emergenze, manda dove li trovi e quant'altro, insomma. Pazzesco.
In addition to all these great built-in apps, developers have been hard at work already on WatchOS 3. So apps like the Washington Post and Major League Soccer,
Addirittura
they
poi
launch instantly with
giochi
information
per
already
Apple
up to
Watch.
date.
Vabbè,
Gaming
sì,
apps
sì,
like
giochino.
Field Day take advantage of the powerful graphics tools in WatchOS 3 like Scene Kit and Sprite Kit.
però anche
Fitness
proprio-
apps like Sweat with Kayla and P90X have access to real-time heart rate, and Ping will use the gyroscope to analyze and hopefully improve your golf swing. So many great apps, but there's one special one that I'm excited to tell you about today. Pokemon Go is coming to the watch.
Cosa hanno fatto?
Pokémon Go arriva anche sull'Apple Watch.
Anche su
And
Apple
to tell you
Watch.
more about it, I'd like to invite to the stage John Hickey,
Incredibile il
CEO
successo
of
che sta
Niantic
riscuotendo
Labs.
questo caspita di gioco, è incredibile.
Se vedete questo gioco è il momento di guardare chi l'ha fondato. Guardate.
Well, it's certainly been a busy summer for us at Niantic, and also for our friends at the Pokemon Company. I hope many of you have had a chance to try Pokemon Go for iPhone. If you have, you're not alone. Since we launched in early July, Pokemon Go has been downloaded more than 500 million times around the world.
Che successo che avevo questo gioco, incredibile.
Tu c'hai mai giocato?
Non ci ho mai giocato.
Io devo dire la verità, l'ho scaricato una volta, ci ho giocato un minuto e poi l'ho disinstallato.
Ma che, ma dai.
Million kilometers while playing the game.
Però i video sono divertenti, ragazzi. Senza parte ci sono capito.
So Pokemon Go is about exploration. It's also about having fun outside with your family or with your friends. And because of that, we've been really interested in finding ways to enable you to play while focusing less on your screen and more on the stuff around you. That was the inspiration for this device, the Pokemon Go Plus, developed by our partners at Nintendo.
No,
It works with your iPhone to enable heads-up gameplay for Pokemon Go, and it'll be available later this month. This morning, we're really excited to show you
Cosa ride lui che è appena uscito una cosa che
sta ridendo,
se la sta ridendo
Pokemon Go gameplay with your daily walk or run, while enabling you to focus on what's important.
Un po' da grande, sì, è vero, un po' Jim Carrey ci assomiglia. Cioè, è abbastanza espressivo. Subito per la testa
I want to
che
introduce the
è
product
uscito.
manager for Pokemon Go, Tatsuo Nomura, to give you a demo.
Ecco, come Mister Pokémon Go. L'uomo che ha giocato di più al
Thank you, John.
mondo.
For Pokemon trainers out there, sometimes Pokemon can hatch from the egg by walking with it. Good news, from a complication on the watch face, I can see how far I need to walk to hatch an egg. The main screen shows my current level and XP I need to get to the next. My walk is recorded as a workout. This helps me make faster progress towards my activity goals. All right, let's take a walk. During my walk, I can see how far I walked and the calories
sta
burned.
facendo veramente vedere l'applicazione di
At a
Pokémon
glance,
Go su Apple
I see which
Watch.
Pokemon are nearby.
Ovviamente
So let's keep
l'orologio
walking.
segue al polso,
While
segue,
Snorlax is
Vicino
here,
ci è apparso un Pokémon.
segue i movimenti del braccio, sta
if you
camminando
pause the demo,
e
I
rileva
definitely have
ovviamente
taken out my iPhone to
ci sono
catch it.
dei Pokémon Go.
Oh, wow.
Sì, dei
Dei
Pokémon.
Pokémon in giro nelle vicinanze.
When I approach a Pokestop, a tap on my wrist lets me know. Pokestops are located at interesting places, such as public artworks and historical landmarks. This one is Billgram. Interesting.
Dove stanno adesso?
Just collect some items. I just swipe. Sweet, I got an Ultra Ball. With Pokemon Go on Apple Watch, I will never miss a Pokestop. Oh, I think I just earned a gold medal. This means I visited 2,000 Pokestops. That's pretty impressive. I'm going to keep walking to see if I can hatch an egg.
Mannaggia.
Oh, here we are. Let's see what hatches. Yes, it's a Pikachu!
Complimenti, ha trovato Pikachu. Bravo.
Now that I'm done walking, let's end my workout. The summary screen shows all my activity and all the items I collected along the way. Pokemon Go on Apple Watch will help you to be the very best. Thank you.
Beh sì.
Deve essere il migliore. Alla ricerca di Pokémon. Deve essere al
We're
scherzo.
excited to bring you
Gli
this new
amanti
way to
di
experience
questo
Pokemon
gioco,
Go.
sicuramente.
Extra motivation to get outside,
È stato
get some
simpatico, dai.
exercise,
Non fa né
and
caldo
fun.
né freddo.
It'll be shipping before end of year. Thank you.
Grazie,
Sa-
Jim Carrey.
No, esatto. No, ma sempre freddo, però non saprei.
Vai, dai, ci sta.
Can't wait to get
Sì,
Pokemon
ormai è la novità del momento.
Infatti.
Con il disco di gran lunga Super Mario Bros.
Ma voglia, ma stai
Whether
scherzando?
with Pokemon
Mario.
Go or the built-in apps, there are so many rich features in watchOS 3. People are going to absolutely love it. We are going to keep pushing watch forward. And today I'm excited to introduce the next generation of Apple Watch.
Addirittura
Nuova generazione di
di
Apple
Apple
Watch.
Watch.
Ah. Vediamo.
Ah, adesso
A quanto pare sembra essere impermeabile. Giubato. Nuovi chip.
Watch Series 2.
Vediamo cosa è cambiato. Esteticamente sembrava uguale.
Sì, è vero,
We
hai
call it
ragione.
Apple Watch
Ma non
Series
cambiava
2,
molto,
and
però
it has been
ho preso
completely
qualche cinturino in più,
re-engineered.
boh, ma
And
vediamo.
it starts with a feature that will change how you use Apple Watch. The first Apple Watch was splash proof, and Apple Watch Series 2 is swim proof.
Quindi vuota
Swim proof. Quindi tipo proof al nuovo.
So you can wear it whether you're swimming or surfing or just doing that occasional cannonball.
Ok,
Keep it on.
vabbè.
It's rated water resistant 50 meters, which is the industry standard for a swim watch. But what that means is the watch needs to withstand the water pressure equivalent of being at a depth of 50
Cioè
meters.
resistente 50 metri
And it's especially challenging for a
io rientro,
smartwatch
a sto
because
punto
there
no,
are
sì,
many
giustamente,
ingress
ragazzi.
points. So our engineers have been hard at work developing new seals and adhesives. And they've been able to close all those entry points except one, the speaker.
Tranne
You see,
uno, gli
a
speaker.
speaker needs air to produce sound.
Bah.
And if the air can get in, so can the water, and that's a problem. So for Series 2, we redesigned the speaker system, and at the end of your workout, we use the speaker itself to eject the water.
Ah, ok, hanno spostato a quanto pare lo speaker.
È lo speaker stesso che
Lo
butta
speaker
l'acqua
che
fuori,
butta
capisci?
l'acqua fuori.
E loro giustamente dice, ma cacchio facciamo qua?
Ora è proprio a tutti gli effetti
We also wanted
resistente
to make
50
sure
metri
Apple
sott'acqua.
Watch was robust enough, not just for an occasional swim, but for people who want to swim every day.
Cioè, stare
So we
sott'acqua per
built
utilizzare
a simulator
Bellissimo,
to
sì,
test the
incredibile.
effects of swimming over multiple years. We put watches in there, we put watches in there
Di buffering,
run
ragazzi.
24 hours a day,
Abbiamo
weeks
messo
at a
per
time,
20
simulating
ore al
hundreds
giorno.
of thousands of stroke. So you can wear your watch with confidence in the water.
Ah, hanno fatto i test, vedi? Funziona.
We've also extended the
Incredibile,
work of
ragazzi,
our
cioè.
fitness lab to swimming. Now, calculating calorie burn for swimming is really tricky.
Cioè, io
And
immagino chi
we've
scenderà a
analyzed
30 metri sott'acqua e magari mi
swimmers,
squilla.
different body types and abilities.
Non penso perché
We've
no.
hooked them up to
Sarà molto
state-of-the-art
lontano dall'iPhone,
metabolic
penso
equipment.
di sì.
We've even
A meno che non
drawn
fanno
blood
pure
samples
l'iPhone,
to look
dovresti.
at lactic acid levels. And we use
Ma
all
forse
this
è
body
là, però non è
information
detto,
Non è
aspettiamo.
detto, non è detto.
Aspettiamo.
an algorithm that will give you the most accurate
Facciamoci
calorie
un po'
burn
di sorpresa,
information
dai.
while you're swimming. And we've created two new workouts, a pool swim and an open water swim. And during the workout, you'll get information like lap
Esteticamente è molto
count,
simile a
pace,
Sì, è vero,
distance,
prima
calorie
serie.
burn.
Non
Sì, ma neanche
But what's
smussato.
more,
Non so
the
se
watch will
hanno
learn about you over
fatto un
time.
pezzo più
You'll
sottile.
get more accurate over
Idea.
time. It looks at your individual stroke efficiency, not that of some average swimmer, and tailors just to you. We think swimmers are going to absolutely love this.
Eh sì, i nuotatori ameranno questa cosa. Indubbiamente.
Perché il primo era solo resistente agli spruzzi.
Next,
Esatto.
I'd like to talk about the brains of Apple Watch Series 2. And it starts with our second generation system in a package. Last year, we introduced an industry first, an entire system in a single package. And S2 takes that to a whole new level. We've added a dual core processor that's up to 50% faster.
No, ovviamente
We've
cambiare il
added a
processore.
new
Diventato
grafica.
GPU
dual
that
core,
delivers
esatto,
2
50% più
times the
veloce
graphics
rispetto a prima.
performance. And
Anche
this
la
powerful chip
GPU, la scheda
opens
grafica, è
up
due
all
volte più
kinds of
veloce.
opportunities, both for internal apps as well as developers. For example, Night Sky, which is it's an app that allows you to identify the planets and the constellations and
Questa è
track the
una
International
buona cosa
Space
perché
Station.
qualcuno lamentava che
They've
non era
been working with
molto
us
potente,
molto veloce nell'aprire le applicazioni del Apple Watch.
and more than double the frame rate. They're running it at 60 frames a second, which is just a crazy amount of performance to be wearing on your wrist.
A 60 frame per secondo, ragazzi. È la cosa che più amo. La fluidità.
Series 2 also features a new second generation display that is more than 2 times brighter than before.
Due volte più luminoso.
In fact, it is the brightest
display
display
più volte
Apple has
luminoso.
ever shipped on any product at 1,000 nits.
Wow.
That's a lot of
Mille
nits, and it makes
Mille nit di luminosità.
it makes all the difference when you're outside in the bright sunlight.
Era più
It
leggibile
really does.
all'aperto sotto luce del
Really
sole,
vivid.
immagino.
Sì.
2 of the most popular activities in the world are walking and running, and we know there's times that people want to do this without their phone, and so for those times we've added built-in GPS.
Ok, hanno implementato il GPS interno.
Finalmente non c'è più la necessità di portarsi con sé l'iPhone, ha il suo GPS interno. Questa è una grande cosa.
È diventato più indipendente, è diventato più indipendente.
Diventano quasi
Seems like forever when you're getting ready to work out. And with Apple Watch, you can literally hit start and begin your workout. And during your workout, you'll get GPS accurate pace and distance.
Possiamo lasciare
And at
l'iPhone
the end of your
adesso, sì.
workout, in the activity app of your phone, there will be a route map color-coded to show your varying speeds. And developers can take advantage of the built-in GPS.
Cioè? Vabbè, sì,
And
caspita,
I'd
come
like to give you an example of that. I'd like to invite to the stage Hannah Kettner, lead designer for View Ranger.
Ok, arriva un capo designer di View Ranger, non so di cosa parlerà.
Hi, I'm here today to show you View Ranger, the first ever hiking app on the new Apple Watch, which gives you the ability to enjoy a hike like you never have before. So, I'm planning a trip to Yosemite. I've never been before, but I hear it's beautiful. And with View Ranger, I've selected these 3 hikes ahead of time. I've got an Apple Watch is made available offline, which means I don't even need a cell service to know where I am. I've got the popular half-dome cables on here, and at 14 miles, it's probably a bit too intense this morning. So let's take a look at the 4-mile trail to Glacier Point. This looks like it won't take me quite so long, and with that elevation gain, it's sure to still be a great workout. So let's get going. Here I can see my directions, and I can also scroll through to see all of the exciting views and destinations I have coming up. At any time, I can swipe right to check in on the map. I can see my current location and my route progress. In fact, any time, if I stray too far from the path, View Ranger will let me know about it. This really wasn't possible before, but now that Apple Watch has integrated GPS, View Ranger can look out to make sure I don't stray too far off route. From here, we can check in on the map, we can get back on track, and we can continue with the hike. So let's jump forward to about halfway to the view of Yosemite Falls. And with every point of interest, View Ranger provides a quick fun fact.
Insomma,
So let's tap into it.
col GPS si possono fare
Here we
veramente
can
un
see
sacco
that
di cose.
Yosemite Falls is actually a hotspot for bird watching, which is in fact one of my favourite things to do. Hopefully, we'll see a red-tailed hawk on our way towards the summit. Here we are in the final sprint as we head towards Glacier Point. And View Ranger knows when I've reached the end of the hike. I then have the option to either finish or to keep going if I'd like. We'll tap finish. My activities will fill up and I'm all set to enjoy the rest of Yosemite. That's View Ranger, the first ever hiking app to take advantage of GPS on the new Apple Watch. And we're really excited for you guys to try it on your next hike. Thank you.
Bella cosa.
Thanks, Hannah. So many opportunities with the features of Series 2. Series 2 comes in a wide variety of styles. We have cases in aluminum and stainless steel, as well as a new material we've been working on for quite some time, ceramic.
Ceramic, sì, è bello. Ceramica.
This new white Apple Watch in ceramic has this gorgeous pearl-like shine.
Questi sono pazzi.
The finish is remarkably
Bellissimo.
smooth. It's actually 4 times harder than
Un
stainless
nuovo
steel.
materiale,
It's this ultimate combination.
la cassa
Bellissimo.
praticamente in ceramica.
And it looks great paired
E ovviamente
with a
nuovi
variety of
cinturini con
bands.
altri materiali non
We think it's
solo.
going to be a wonderful addition to the Apple Watch family. We also are offering Series 2 and Hermes models. Last year, we partnered with Hermes, a company known for craftsmanship and elegance and style. And for Series 2, there are beautiful new
Che
colors of the
belli,
iconic
classici
Dublador and
così,
Single
pure, mi
Door,
piace.
as well as 2 new
Sì, sì.
bands, this
Sono
single
legato
tour deployment
tantissimo a
buckle
queste
and a new
cose.
double buckle cuff. We think people are going to really enjoy these. So
Wow, bello, eh? Davvero, oh bello.
Quello in ceramica.
So that's Apple Watch Series 2.
Numeri
It is
proprio.
faster, it is brighter, it is water resistant so you can swim
Non ci
with it. It's got
dimentichiamo
built-in
che
GPS.
Sta
It has got all
riepilogando le
of the
novità
power
del
of
nuovo
WatchOS
watch
3.
core,
It
due
is
volte più
also
luminoso
built
display,
according to our strict
GPS,
environmental standards.
water
Something we
resistant,
care
50
deeply
metri
about.
sott'acqua.
This is made in a responsible
Tipo
way.
cifri e quant'altro, sempre di Apple,
We
che non usa
think-
materiali.
Apple Watch is the ultimate device for a healthy life. And we expect it to be popular with everybody, but we think it will be especially popular with runners. And we wanted to do something special for them. And we couldn't think of a better way to do that than to partner with a company that knows runners better than anyone else in the world. They're the #1 sports and fitness brand in the world, and that is Nike.
Nike! Eh sì, la E si legge I.
We've worked with Nike for over a decade, and we couldn't be more excited today to announce Apple Watch Nike Plus.
Ah, ok, quello che vedevamo prima con il cinturino
Tutto bucherellato,
modellato
così,
con nero
It's a watch
e
designed
linee,
specifically with runners in mind.
Lime.
It features this
praticamente,
beautiful perforated band that's
Nike,
stretchy,
cioè.
it's
Sì,
light,
sì, sì,
it's
sì, sì.
breathable, it's paired with our lightweight
Sì, guarda,
aluminum
c'è
case,
il
which is ideal
simbolo.
for running.
Di Nike.
And we are so excited about it. And to tell you more about
Questa è proprio bella.
this, I'd like to bring to the stage
Ufficiale, capito?
Trevor Edwards,
Come se comprare un paio di
president of the
scarpe,
Nike
per esempio, con
brand.
l'Apple Watch 2. Series 2.
No,
Trevor
Mr. Nike.
Eccolo qua. È lui si vede che è il presidente.
Good morning.
Morning.
Whew. It's been such a great partnership working with Apple. Apple and Nike share a passion to make life easier and more fun.
C'è un po' di pancia,
And we look
deve
forward
essere,
to
no? Uno sportivo
continuing
Nike.
this amazing
Vabbè,
journey
ecco,
together.
sicuramente è un manager
Nike has
Nike.
always been about inspiration and innovation for every athlete. And it all began 40 years ago
Serviamo
with a
ogni
deep
atleta.
relationship with runners. And that obsession continues to this day. Today, sports and fitness are a bigger part of people's lives. And more people want to get out and run. But getting started on your own and staying motivated can be tough. So more and more people are looking for help and turning to running devices to actually help them. But these devices are complex, they're cluttered, and they're difficult to use.
Esatto.
And, of course, they don't support what a runner wants to do when he just wants to get out and go for a quick run. It's a problem, and Nike and Apple have solved it.
Ok, grande.
The Apple Watch Nike Plus. This isn't just a watch, it's your perfect running partner. It's simple,
Non potevano trovare un
it's
partner
fun,
migliore.
and it's easy to use. And we think it delivers the best running experience that's out there.
Faccio visto.
Starting a run has never been easier. And we give you a shortcut that takes you straight into your run. And if you prefer, you can just tell Siri to start a run. And off you go. It's that simple. But when you go out for a run, you don't want to be distracted. So we give you just what you need at a glance. Your distance or your pace on a big, clear screen. And if you're the type, though, who really wants a lot of detail, we've always got advanced mode just for you. But one of the biggest hurdles that all runners face is actually motivation. So we started with a simple idea of an invitation. Are we running today? And we motivate you through insightful invitations personalized just for you. Been a few days since your last run? Maybe the weather isn't perfect, or it is perfect today. You can get out.
Ti ricorda?
And if your friends have a head start, we'll let you know. Just got 2 miles ahead. Clearly, I gotta catch up. We also know.
Just do it. Sunday. It's
We also know
motivational.
that those who run on Sundays are more active and will be more active throughout the rest of the week. So every Sunday, we invite you to join runners from all around the world to run at your own pace wherever you are. We call it Just Do It Sundays.
Bello.
With invitations like these,
Una
running
maglietta
is made
così.
easier and simply a part of your life. But it doesn't end there. With this watch, you are also a part of Nike Plus Run Club, which gives you personalized coaching, recommends the best gear for you, and gives you access to live runs in cities and communities all around the globe. With the Apple Watch Nike Plus, the world's best running club comes to life with everyone and everything you need to be better. Now, most devices today, they focus solely on data and metrics. Not this one. The Apple Watch Nike Plus focuses on you and your life.
È una versione
It's a powerful device
Nike Plus.
with a simple
Personalizzata.
solution.
Come
Your
sai, no
perfect
sull'iPhone
running
c'era da
Sì,
sempre.
And it's available in 4
Oggi si
amazing
stanno
cool
completando.
colors.
Questo è il
We
dispositivo
can't wait for you to
migliore
try it out.
per avere il tracking perfetto per ogni cosa. Cioè,
Apple Watch Nike Plus.
bello. Questo era il dispositivo, forse stavano aspettando da anni.
It's a journey that we're on together. And this is really just the start of exciting things to come. Thanks very much.
Bella, mi è piaciuta. È bello sto cacchio di Apple Watch Nike.
Thanks, Trevor. I feel faster already.
Ce l'ha anche lui al
Ecco,
polso.
ecco, infatti ho fatto
We're really excited to bring Apple
Io
Watch
ce l'ho.
Nike Plus to the world's largest community of runners. Apple Watch Series 2 will be priced at $369. Apple Watch Nike Plus will also be
parte
priced
da
at
$369
$369. And we're keeping in the line our original Apple Watch, but we've done something with it. We've added the same dual-core processor that's in Series 2, so it's just as snappy, and we're calling it Series 1, and it starts at just $369.
L'Apple Watch prima serie è sceso a $269.
Interessante.
$269.
Se vuoi una cosa water resistant ti spendi
You
altri
can
100
pre-order
in più.
both Series 1 and Series 2 on
Sarà in
September 9th.
preordine dal 9 settembre.
WatchOS 3 is available on the 13th, and the watches will go on sale, both Series 1 and Series 2, the following week. Apple Watch Nike Plus will be available late October.
Questo invece
That's
è
Apple
Nike
Watch.
a fine ottobre.
Back to you, Tim.
Bello, wow. Bello.
Thank you, Jeff.
Questo Apple Watch mi ha
We are
fatto
so
venire
proud of the Apple Watch and the unbelievable positive
Bello.
response from the users, and we can't wait for people to get their hands on the new one.
Okay.
Next up is iPhone.
iPhone.
Next up,
Nuovo
the
step.
new
Adesso
iPhone.
si parla di iPhone.
iPhone is the industry gold standard.
Bello.
The phone by which all other smartphones are compared. The iPhone has transformed the way we do things every day, and in the process it's become truly a cultural phenomenon, touching so many lives from people all around the world. And there's a reason why you see so many iPhones everywhere you look. We've now sold
Un miliardo di iPhone venduti.
Un miliardo. No, non di uno, un miliardo.
Miliardo di
This
iPhone.
makes iPhone the best-selling product of its kind in the history of the world.
Comincia a dare la cadenza.
Now, iPhone, like all of our products at
Mi
Apple,
piace l'iPhone.
provide users the best experience available by tightly integrating hardware, software, and services. And of course, the software that powers iPhone is iOS, the world's most advanced mobile operating system. We're about to launch iOS 10, which is our biggest iOS release ever.
Il più grande
It is jam-packed with new features to
aggiornamento di
enrich your
iOS.
daily
Di
experiences.
sempre.
Sì.
Ever.
For instance, you can simply just lift your iPhone to wake it. We've added Siri capability for apps from the App Store. So I can say, give me a lift to SFO. You can book a ride with just my voice. We've added even more intelligence through machine learning into our QuickType keyboard with contextual prediction. Maps has been beautifully redesigned, and you can use apps here as well to book a reservation,
Tutte le
book a ride,
novità di
all without
Ostend.
leaving the Maps app. I'd like to take a moment and talk about HomeKit. This is a huge moment for home automation.
Noi italiani non
This is
lo
the
useremo
first
mai.
time that
Fidati.
home automation has been integrated into
Arriverà
a
qui
major
fra
platform.
30 anni.
And it all starts here with the Home app,
Troppo
which
sì, ce
makes it
l'abbiamo, ma
unbelievably
non l'apriremo
easy
mai.
to set up and manage
Cioè, a meno che tu ti
devices
compri delle
throughout the
cose
home,
che
whether you're at home
adesso non
or
ricordo la
away.
marca precisa, mi sto ricordando.
With
Però
iOS 10, you can
Infatti viene
manage your
quello
home right from Control
perché è
Center,
bello saperlo.
and with Siri as well. And HomeKit now supports accessories across all of the major
Con
categories of
HomeKit
home
possiamo
automation, from
controllare
garage doors to security and
tutta
everything in
casa se
between.
abbiamo ovviamente degli
And
elettrodomestici
virtually
che
every
supportano la
major
tecnologia.
manufacturer of home automation
Qui ci sono
devices
delle
now
attrezzature,
support
diciamo anche
HomeKit.
di link come NetAtmo,
In fact,
adesso
There's over
Realtek,
100
DeLonghi,
products coming to market
Philips.
this year, and so many more in the pipeline.
Mediatek, comunque piano piano.
All you have to do
Ecco qua.
is look for this label.
Work with
Works
Apple
with Apple
HomeKit.
HomeKit. They're super
HomeKit.
easy to set up and use with the new
Americano
Home app in
HomeKit.
iOS 10. We're really excited about HomeKit, and we think this is going to be a really big deal. Now, we're also excited about messages and the new features in messages.
Sto parlando di
You can change
il
behavior
nuovo
and meaning of your
message.
message with these new bubble effects. And now there's some new full screen effects like confetti and fireworks. And new stickers, just peel them, place them anywhere you want. They're available in the new App Store for iMessage, along with some
Gli
other
effetti
great apps.
particolari.
And you can easily use these apps to create, to share content, to make payments, and more, all without leaving messages. So that's a quick update on iOS 10, the world's most advanced mobile operating system with some incredible new features. Now, of course, the world's most advanced mobile operating system deserves the most advanced smartphone.
Giustamente.
And here it is.
Here it is.
Iniziamo
Il
con
nuovo iPhone.
due
It's the
fotocamere.
best iPhone that we have ever created.
iPhone 7.
This is iPhone 7.
Questo è iPhone 7. Vediamo un'immagine di un iPhone con doppia fotocamera.
It has
Come
a
i
gorgeous
rumors
new
vengono
design.
già.
And I'd like
Beccato.
to have Johnny tell you more about it.
Vediamo un po', vediamo. Adesso è Johnny Ive.
Giorni al Chief Design.
We have created a product that is the most deliberate evolution of our original
Il
founding
rumore ci hanno
design.
azzeccato pure tanto.
Anche quest'anno il rumore.
An aluminium body and form sheet of glass describe a singular shape,
Wow.
one made with very few, very precisely
Doppia camera.
engineered parts. Our obsession remains to continuously simplify and improve. From sculpting the camera housing directly out of the aluminium body to embedding the antenna within the enclosure, essentially making it disappear. Each refinement serves to bring absolute unity and efficiency to the design.
Sto facendo vedere proprio la costruzione del nuovo
Truly
iPhone.
uninterrupted form, we've developed a whole new process to achieve a high gloss black finish.
Forse dietro è vetro, non vorrei dirlo, però.
Secondo me invece la nuova colorazione lucida.
Lucida, forse, ragione.
Geometries of the housing, removing imperfections, establishing a seamlessness between
No,
the
non
two
so,
layers,
sembra molto strano, particolare.
sembra molto traslucido, però guardate quanto è lucido.
The enclosure then goes through an anodization process,
tre,
which
proprio.
creates
No,
a
quella era
protective
pure
oxide layer. A single component dye is absorbed through a capillary effect to ensure maximum saturation, while actually becoming part of the surface itself.
La lavorazione dell'alluminio.
Finally, a magnetized ultrafine iron particle bath is used to polish the anodized layer to a superior high shine. When complete, iPhone 7 is the most singular, the most evolved representation
Non
of
c'è
this design.
il foro del jack da 3,5 non c'è.
Infatti anche questa, hai ragione, questo rumore è stato anche questo sbagliato. Mannaggia, ma come cazzo
Allora, vediamo come implementeranno il tutto.
We are so excited about iPhone 7.
iPhone 7, ragazzi, eccolo qui.
It makes all the things you do every day so much better. To tell you more about it, I'd like to invite my colleague
Vediamo
Phil
se quello che abbiamo visto
Schiller.
adesso era la versione plus.
Phil?
adesso scopriremo.
Ecco è arrivato lui, il signor iPhone, direi.
Sì,
Sempre lui
ormai
ormai a
non-
presentare.
Good
Good morning, everyone. I'm excited. I hope you are. This is, yeah, somebody is. This is the best iPhone we have ever made. We're going to cover it with 10 major features. We're going to get right started with number one. You've already heard about it, the design. Tim and Johnny have told
Animazioni
you
diverse
that
nel
there is a
Keynote.
beautiful new refined design for iPhone 7. It starts with this new finish we call jet black.
Ah,
It is
ok.
absolutely
Jet
stunning.
Questa era la nuova
It
colorazione.
is a high gloss
Bellissima,
finish.
Wow.
So it's a
Vai.
seamless surface between
È
the
proprio un nero
glass
lucido,
and the
proprio
back all around. It is a stainless
un
steel
effetto
Apple
vetro
logo.
proprio.
The new integrated antennas are built so subtly you can barely see them at all anymore. And of course, the enclosure creates the housing for the camera. It is a beautiful new design. There's a second new black. We call it
C'è
simply,
un secondo colore black che è quello opaco.
it is de-blasted aluminum. It diffuses light. It is
Total
a
black,
logo, and it looks
però black
very
opaco,
cool,
tipo
very
satinato.
high tech. Well, the new iPhone 7 also looks beautiful in gold
Poi gold, color oro.
and in silver,
Silver,
and of course, rose gold.
rose gold, vedi? Quindi questo è quest'altra immagine fa vedere una sola fotocamera, quindi la seconda versione, cioè la seconda doppia fotocamera è
The home button.
sull'iPhone
Home
Plus.
button is quintessential Apple design. It is so simple, yet so powerful. We use it throughout our day. We click it to go home. We double click it to bring in multitasking. We hold it down to invoke Siri. We can program it through accessibility. You can put your finger on it and read your fingerprint with Touch ID.
Parlando del Touch
You can double
ID,
tap it to bring the screen down in reachability. And of course, hold it near a terminal to pay with
Le cose
Apple
che
Pay. It
facciamo
does
oggi
so
con
many
quel
things
tasto,
for us.
insomma.
And we've completely redesigned it to make it more responsive, more
È
reliable,
stato
and
completamente
even
ridisegnato.
customizable in iPhone 7. Now, we've done this before. We've changed our input devices in big ways. You may remember with the
Controllo
iPod, it
dell'iPod.
started with a mechanical click wheel, and then we updated to an electrostatic wheel, and it was so much better. We've done it recently with the MacBook and MacBook
sarà una
Pro.
novità sul
We've brought
Ci sarà
out the
qualcosa di
Force
nuovo.
Touch trackpad, and it's the
Tasto-
best trackpad we've ever had in a
Tasto-
notebook. And we're doing this with the home button. We've re-engineered it. It's now force sensitive, solid state. It works together in combination with a new generation Taptic engine. This
Oh,
Taptic engine
wow.
is more responsive, puts out a wider range of frequencies, and it creates in real time an incredible feel with the new home button. In fact, it's so useful we use it throughout the user experience. So if you do a quick action like moving a widget, it gives you a nice Taptic feedback.
Cioè,
There's
funzionerà come
unique
tipo
feedbacks for notifications and messages and even your ringtones.
Sì, è
And
diverso.
it's amazing because it can be programmed by third-party applications, and the applications that have started to work on iPhone 7, taking advantage of this haptic engine, are creating new feelings and experiences that could not have been created before in a smartphone. It's really incredible.
Vabbè, penso lo faremo, insomma,
Sì,
ce lo fanno
infatti.
The
vedere
new
dopo.
enclosure in iPhone 7 and iPhone 7 Plus
Ok.
are water and dust resistant.
No, eccola qua. Finalmente i nuovi iPhone sono water
Now, it's
resistant.
incredibly important to the
Guarda,
team
Tutti stavamo
to ensure
aspettando
that we
questa
protect the great feeling and
Notizia così
experience that we all
eclatante,
love
che
on our
anche
iPhones. And the
l'ecologia
buttons,
sicuramente.
anche gli
to do
iPhone
that,
sono
provide this assistant
impermeabili.
meant re-engineering it from the inside out in many ways, including new
IP67.
seals and new adhesives. In our tests, it is IP67 protection standard. What does this mean for all of us? Well, even the least coordinated among us don't have to worry in case some unusual mishap happens that your iPhone will be safe from water and dust.
Wow.
Vediamo la quarta
Number
novità.
4, let's talk about the camera. The camera is
camera.
perhaps the most beloved feature by many of us in our iPhones, and customers take absolutely stunning photographs. You can see them around the world in the Shot on iPhone campaign. They are amazing, and they send us them every single day, more pictures to be included in that campaign, because it is an incredible camera. And just wait till they get their hands on the new camera system
iPhone
in the
7.
iPhone 7.
La
It
camera
is a
dell'iPhone 7
huge
che avrà
advancement.
l'iPhone 7 da 4,7 pollici, la singola camera e non doppia camera,
Everything about it is entirely new.
che comunque è
There's
rinnovato.
an optical image
Ah, ok.
stabilizer in all iPhones, 7 and 7 Plus. Now,
Ok.
steady.
Avrà
from
la
shaking
stabilizzazione
hands.
ottica delle immagini, cosa che fino ad oggi era riservata solo
There's
alle
a
versioni
wider
Plus.
f1.8
Ah,
aperture
l'apertura
lens
da
that lets
1.8,
50% more light onto
50%
the
in più
sensor.
di luce
luce.
c'entra.
There is a
focale
new
di
6-element
1.8,
lens, so you can get a sharp image
Sei
edge to edge
elementi,
with
sei
that 1.8
lenti.
aperture.
quindi molto luminosa, 1.8.
And there's an all-new 12 megapixel sensor. There's large
60% più
pixels,
veloce,
it's 60%
sensore.
faster, and 30% more
efficiente.
energy efficient. Even the flash is all new. Our two-tone flash in the same aperture now has 4 LEDs. It puts out 50% more light,
Quattro LED.
reaches 50%
Oh,
further.
infatti
And
si
the engineering
vedeva
team has come
c'è
up
con
with
flash
a
e 4 LED, 4 LED, 50% di
flicker
luce in
sensor
più.
reads the flickering
Sì, è
of
fatto in
artificial
questo
light
modo
to
questo
compensate
esatto.
for it in the photos and videos you
Però
take.
sempre
This is
certo.
really, really big in terms of image quality. But behind it all is the brains of the camera, the image signal processor. And this enables so much of the unique quality that we get in the pictures we take with iPhone. And the ISP and the new chip in the iPhone 7 is twice the throughput of previous versions. What does this ISP do? Well, I'm going to take a quick walk through some of the things the ISP does every time we take a picture. It's unbelievable. But the first thing it does is it reads the scene and uses machine learning to look for objects and people and bodies within it. Then it automatically sets exposure, sets focus using our focus pixels, sets the color with white balance. In fact, for the first time, captures wide color, cinema standard wide color. It balances off with tone mapping. It does noise reduction. And even, if it needs to, it can take multiple photos and fuse them together into one to give you the perfect image. This happens every time we take a picture. In fact, the ISP is so smart, it's performing 100 billion operations every time we take a picture. And it does it in just 25 milliseconds.
25 millisecondi
This
per
truly
scattare
is
una
a
foto.
supercomputer for photos.
Supercomputer.
No, da sopra sembra un telefono che non voglio dire.
But what matters most is the pictures you can take with the iPhone 7. So, of course, we've given iPhone 7s to a number of great photographers and asked them to show us what's possible directly with this incredible camera. And they were so blown away. I want to use one quote of what photographers had to say about this. Christopher Anderson said, "This iPhone is going to be a part of any professional's repertoire of tools. The camera didn't just handle low light, it rendered the separation of colors in a way that reminds me of film just
Cioè, ho dato un iPhone 7 in mano a un
That is
fotografo
wonderful
professionista.
praise from a great photographer. So I'm going to show you a few pictures that he and some other photographers took directly from iPhone 7.
Andrà
These have not been
a essere
retouched
lo
in any way.
strumento professionale di
Here's
repertorio.
one.
Questa è una
This is
foto
an absolutely
caspita,
beautiful photograph.
fatta con l'iPhone.
Sembra 16 noni, non mi sbaglio.
È 16 noni.
It's a high-speed camera, you're not floating there. It shows
quindi
how
non è più
great it is
4
how
terzi o
sharp
4
the
terzi,
focus.
4 terzi.
me la sono
It
persa.
takes incredible pictures, whether you're using
attenzione.
black and white or color. And the colors, because we capture wide
Guarda.
color gamut images now, are much
considera
richer,
che la
particularly
dimensione
in
dello
richer,
schermo ti sta
particularly in the
facendo vedere la
greens and
foto.
some of the reds.
Sì,
Unfortunately,
normale,
from the
certo.
slide machine up to this projection system, you don't get the full breadth of the gamut of wide colors. So what you're seeing here, as beautiful it is, isn't as beautiful as it actually is in the photo when you can see it on your iPhone. And here's an example of low light
Questa è una foto
photography.
fatta
So much
guardate quanto è luminosa.
So
Dio.
customers are going to love taking pictures with iPhone 7. They're also going to love
Poco
taking
noise,
live
sicuro.
photos.
Live
They're already
photos.
fun, and they've gotten even better with iPhone 7. Now we apply video image stabilization. When you take a live photo, you can edit them after you shot them, like crop them or apply filters. And developers can capture and edit live photos within their applications with iOS 10.
Wow.
Developers are really excited that in iOS 10, you can now capture raw DNG
Addirittura può scattare in formato RAW.
Sì, secondo FX.
iPhone 7, they can also get wide color in their photos that they take as well. So this is the best camera we've ever made.
Per questa è
on
la
any
camera
iPhone.
dell'iPhone 7, quella
We
singola.
also have the best camera we've ever had on the front side
Davanti
as
aveva
well.
una
The Zoom
fotocamera da
7
7
Oh,
megapixel.
anche davanti novità, 7
Those
megapixel,
selfies
aumentate.
and those FaceTime calls we make. This is up from 5 megapixels. The sensor includes new pixel technologies that we've used on the backside, like deep trench isolation. If you remember what that is, it helps us get sharper images as the pixels get close together. It also captures wide color images. So
Ah, e
throughout
poi
the
la
system,
stabilizzazione
wide
dell'immagine della
color. Because
fotocamera
it's
frontale.
So this shot that you see up here on the screen
Frontale
is
poi
taken
ormai
from the
dietro.
front side camera, unedited exactly as it can take a beautiful selfie.
Quello totalmente
So this
nero.
is the iPhone
No,
7
incredibile.
camera. New 12 megapixel camera system.
Totalmente
Sempre-
nero, proprio
Sempre
diverso.
12, sempre da 12 megapixel, probabilmente una focale
6
più
elements in
ampia.
the lens. That sensor is 60% faster. Now a quad LED true tone flash, our incredibly fast ISP, and wide color capture. It is the best camera ever in an iPhone. So,
Questo per quanto riguarda iPhone 7 da 4,3.
Esatto.
Ora vediamo la versione
because
Plus.
myself, I love cameras. I love them. And this is got me so excited because
La
if
gente
that
lui
is the
ama
best
questa
camera
fotocamera.
we've ever made in iPhone, what is left for iPhone 7?
Oh,
This
parliamo
is
di
what we're
iPhone
doing
7
on iPhone
Plus.
7 Plus.
Doppia
It's
fotocamera.
plus a second camera. There's now two 12 megapixel
okay.
cameras built in the iPhone 7
Sono
Plus.
due da 12 megapixel. Due camere
There's
da
a
12
wide
megapixel.
angle 28mm lens, the same as the iPhone 7.
Ah,
The
una è
other
grandangolare.
is a telephoto,
Aspettate un
56
secondo,
millimeter
ragazzi.
lens. Well, why have two complete cameras with two lenses? Well, to explain it, let me show you a traditional point and shoot or DSLR and how the lens can work. As you know, and we have many of these cameras in our lives, you can change the focal length of your lens to zoom in. That's how we get a zoom feature. And that works great when you have a large camera with a big lens on it, you can move in and out. That isn't so great on the lens you want to put in something that goes in your pocket or your purse. So we know with two cameras and two different lenses, we can create a zoom feature built in to the iPhone.
Per lo zoom.
It takes
Per lo zoom.
an incredible amount of
Per avere
hardware and
foto
software
zoomate
to
di
do it in
qualità.
a way that we can all enjoy, and the team has done something remarkable. So how does it work? The same as before. You go into the camera app to take a picture. But now there's a new button right there on the screen. Let me blow it up a teeny bit. It says 1x. It's right above the shutter. And when you go to take a picture, it's using the wide-angle lens and taking a picture just as always. But now with this button, you can do one of two things. First, you can just tap it, and it jumps to 2x. Now you're taking a picture with a telephoto lens. You're getting the same high-quality 12-megapixel picture with a beautiful optical lens, no software needed. The second thing you can do is you can put your finger on it and drag across it. And you can zoom from 1x to 5x. And as you go beyond 2x, you're doing software zoom. But now, since it's starting with that telephoto lens, the
Mi sta
quality of that
spiegando
image
che la
is
seconda
4 times
fotocamera
better
serve
than
più che altro
before
per
with software
avere,
zoom.
per non perdere
Yeah,
di qualità,
so much
per
better, we
zoomare
decided to
parecchio
even
sul
further, all the way up to
soggetto, fino a
10x.
10 per...
So now,
Loro dicono uno zoom digitale di qualità, quasi quanto uno zoom ottico.
Sì, assolutamente.
Pensando alla seconda la seconda
So
fotocamera
as you
per
see
fare
here,
degli
now
zoom
with
particolari.
iPhone 7 Plus, you can go from 1x to 10x. Optical zoom at 2x and great software zoom after that. Here's an example of two photos side by side. The one on the left taken at 1x, the one on the right at 2x. Both with beautiful optical lens quality. Both are great examples of taking low light pictures now with incredible new cameras in iPhone 7 Plus. So that's the camera in iPhone 7 Plus, joining iPhone 7 with this great new zoom feature. There's one other use of this camera that we challenge our engineering team to do as an extra credit project. It really was. It's something that is incredibly challenging. It takes a lot of amazing invention. But what they've been doing is astounding. And it's something that's a big breakthrough in photography. And we want to give you a sneak peek of this feature. Now, to explain it, I'm going to bring up a picture. This is a picture that was taken with a very high-end camera. And so it will help us illustrate the feature we're trying to achieve.
Okay.
So let me bring up a picture. You see in this beautiful portrait, the gentleman in the front is pin sharp in focus. And that background has a beautiful blur. This is called shallow depth of field.
Esatto.
This is a technique that's really useful for things like portraiture. And it's something that is illustrative of a great camera that has often a very big sensor, like a full-frame sensor, or a really big, fast lens. And the quality of that background blur, that's what's called bokeh. And the higher the quality of the bokeh, usually the more advanced and higher quality the lens and camera system. And the ending result is it feels almost 3D, like the person's popping off the screen.
Esatto.
It is a beautiful photo. So our goal is to try to do something like this using the two cameras in the iPhone 7 Plus. And what the engineering team has been doing, hardware and software working together, is truly remarkable. What they're able to do is when we take a picture, is to use the ISP to scan the scene, to use machine learning to recognize people and faces, and then create a depth map of that image from the two cameras and the software. Keep the people in the front sharp in focus and apply a beautiful blur to the background.
Fare l'effetto bokeh, no?
Sì.
Per sfocare lo sfondo.
So how do you do it? Well, it couldn't be easier. Again, we go to the camera app, we go to take a picture, where you normally select the style of the picture, so panorama or square, there's a new style that says portrait. You select portrait, it automatically jumps to using a telephoto lens, because that 56mm lens is great for portrait lens. And automatically you see the depth effect. Now what's remarkable is that before you take a picture, as you're looking at your iPhone screen, you are seeing that blur in the background. It is being generated in real time as you're looking at your screen. Even high-end DSLRs can't do real-time deep depth preview in their screens. This is an incredible breakthrough. So now I'm going to show you the first picture we've ever shown the world of a depth of field photo taken from an iPhone 7 Plus with this new feature. Before I do, I have to come clean on something because I wasn't entirely honest before. The picture I showed you before, this was taken on an iPhone 7 Plus.
Non l'ho spiegato, diciamo, perché vuole il risultato. Porca miseria.
It is stunning. Again, we've given some photographers early access to a 7 Plus and this software feature, and they've been blown away by how it performs. Let me just give you one quote from a photographer. Jason Aceto said, "I loved the depth of field capabilities and the ability to shoot fast without losing sharpness. This iPhone proves you don't need a 5-figure rig to get a great photographer. This camera is going to change the game." Now, we are not saying to throw out your DSLRs and that iPhone replaces all the DSLRs. What we are saying is this is the best camera we have ever made in an iPhone. This is the best camera ever made in any smartphone. For many of the customers who have it, it'll probably be the best camera they've ever owned to date. But more importantly, it allows them to create beautiful pictures with incredible creative tools. So let me show you two more examples taken from the iPhone 7 Plus with its depth of field. Here's another photo. That's absolutely beautiful.
Che foto.
Porca miseria, guarda.
Incredibile.
It is an incredible tool. It's not for every style of picture you're going to take, but for the ones you want to use it on, it's a pretty big breakthrough. So how will iPhone 7 Plus users get this great feature? Well, simple. It will be a free software update later this year to all iPhone 7 Plus users. So that's the camera.
Il 3, se non ho capito male, forse non verrà implementato subitissimo, ma sarà una cosa implementata alla fine di quest'anno. Però vabbè, sarà tutto da rivedere poi con le notizie in futuro. Retina HD display.
And an iPhone 7 and 7 Plus, they get even better. They're now 25% brighter than the 6S and 6S Plus. For the first time, they display wide color gamut, that's cinema, P3 standard colors. And we do end-to-end color management, from the manufacturing in the factory to the photos you take with the camera to what you see on the display are all color managed in a beautiful way. And don't forget, we integrate within the Retina HD display our 3D touch layer. This is an important element of the user interface. And in iOS 10, the team has taken great use of this, so we're going to use it more throughout our day in very powerful ways. So we wanted to show you one example of an app taking advantage of all of this, taking advantage of the Retina HD display and its wide color, of the cameras built in iPhone 7, and of course 3D touch. We want to show you a photo app, and who knows photos and apps better than Instagram? So I'm very excited to bring up Ian Spalter, Head of Design at Instagram. Ian?
Head of Design of Instagram.
Good morning, everybody. I'm excited to share with you what we built to take advantage of this new iPhone's gorgeous wide color screen and dual lens camera. About a month ago, we launched a new product called Instagram Stories, and we've seen people sharing moments ranging from their everyday lives to behind the scenes at the Olympics. So let's jump into the Stories camera using a new 3D Touch Quick Action. Now, the first thing we love about this new iPhone is this beautiful zoom that goes optically to 2x without losing any resolution. We built a new Zoom UI with haptic feedback, so you can really feel when you push into that digital zoom. But now let's take a photo.
Ok, ho capito.
Thank you. Check out how bright and vivid the colors are thanks to the new wide color capture of the new camera. So, photos don't always capture the moment fully. So, with the tap of a button, we use the Live Photos API to quickly create a boomerang to bring the moment to life. You can also import your existing live photos to do the same thing. Now this is awesome, but we wanted to go a step further and really take full advantage of this wide color gamut screen. So we built a new filter to do just that by pushing into parts of the color spectrum that just weren't possible with sRGB. So with this new filter, you can see colors pop in a way that you've never seen before. In fact, we've updated all of our photo filters to take advantage of wide gamut. So no matter what your favorite filter is, you're going to be experiencing all of your Instagram photos in full, vibrant color. And finally, once you're happy with what you've created, you can share the moment with friends with a single tap. And then, if one of them replies, our iOS 10 rich notifications show you the image right there in the push notification. So this new version of Instagram will be launching later this year, and we're really excited to see what you all create with Instagram and the new iPhone. Thank you.
Six. Let's talk about audio.
Speaker.
First,
Parliamo di speaker, perché non c'è più il jack audio.
to listen to music, especially with friends. We listen to it to make FaceTime calls, watch TV shows, watch movies, do speakerphone calls. It is critical to our experience with our phones. And the speakers we have built in to iPhone 7 and 7 Plus are a huge jump forward in audio quality. The first time, they're stereo speakers.
Stereo speaker.
Abbiamo lo stereo speaker, doppio speaker.
One is at the bottom, the other is at the top. It's a great portrait and amazing.
Una foto dove l'audio esce sia da sopra che da sotto, sopra dove l'altro.
The speakers in the iPhone 6S and 6S Plus, and they sound better because they have an increased dynamic range. So you have to take a listen to these incredible speakers. They really will blow you away. Number 7.
Andiamo avanti.
EarPods.
Le AirPods.
Apple AirPods.
Dove metteremo il jack?
Headphones in the world. And with iPhone 7 and 7
con il
Plus,
cavo
you
Lightning.
can over Lightning. Well, why over Lightning? Well, first, you may not remember, I certainly do, but from the start, we designed Lightning to be a great digital audio connector. Among all the other things it does, it provides a digital audio stream, provides power,
to your headphones or speakers. It provides content music control right within its digital connection. And this may surprise you, but there are now in the world over 900 million Lightning-enabled devices. There's perhaps the largest digital audio connection in the world. And there are speakers and headphones designed to take advantage of it. And they do great things. Here's one example. This is from JBL. This is the Reflect
le nuove
workout
cuffie
headphone.
JBL
It's lightweight,
con
it's
l'attacco
affordable,
Lightning.
provides active noise cancellation. In fact, with an app on your iPhone, it's adaptive and you can adjust how much exterior noise you want to let in or not. And it does it all without batteries, charging, because it works directly over that Lightning connector. Simply not possible at just an
Quindi
analog.
bisognerà utilizzare per forza le cuffie.
So we're taking the
cuffie Apple.
headphones, an iPhone 7 and 7 Plus, to Lightning. We're including them in the box with each device. Now we know there are people in the world who do have some analog old connected devices out there. So we've also made this. It's an adapter, Lightning to mini phono audio adapter. And we're going to include that in the box with every iPhone 7 and 7 Plus as well.
Lo includeranno nella confezione un adattatore da Lightning a jack 3.5 per utilizzare le nostre vecchie cuffie.
Now some people have asked why we would remove the analog headphone jack from the iPhone. I mean, it's been with us a really long time.
Si usa da
Sure you know this,
tantissimi anni il
the
jack.
source of this phono, mini phono jack is over 100 years old, used to help quickly exchange and switchboards. Well, the reason to move on, I'm going to give you 3 of them, but it really comes down to one word: courage. The courage to move on, do something new that betters all of us. And our team has tremendous courage. So first, we've shown that we can use Lightning for our inbox headphones and to adapt all the older devices.
Comunque l'adattatore nella confezione, se si vuole utilizzare comunque le cuffie con l'attacco da 3.5.
But second, and this is really important, our smartphones are packed with technologies and we all want more. We want bigger, brighter displays. We want larger batteries. We want faster processors. We want stereo speakers. We want taptic engines. We want all of that. And it's all fighting for space within that same enclosure. And maintaining an ancient single-purpose analog big connector doesn't make sense because that space is at a premium. And third, and I think this is most important of all, we have a vision of how the audio experience can be. You want to get there as fast as you can and make it as great as it can be. And we do have a vision for how audio should work on mobile devices. And that takes us to our next feature.
Ottava feature.
Wireless. Up till now, no one has taken on the challenge to really deliver the audio experience wirelessly between your mobile device and your headphones in a way that takes advantage of the opportunities to do something new and do something great. And up till now, no one has taken on the challenge of fixing the things that are difficult to do in those wireless experiences and made it easy so that we all want to enjoy them. And it makes no sense to tether ourselves with cables to our mobile devices. But until someone takes on these challenges, that's what we do. Well, our team at Apple has worked so hard to create something new that delivers on the opportunity of how good a wireless experience can be. And they worked hard to deal with the challenges that have been left there and no one has taken on. So that is why today we are so excited to show you a new product from Apple called Apple AirPods.
AirPods. Non sono le AirPods, ma le AirPods. Cioè sono le cuffie, secondo me, esatto.
Quelle wireless.
Quelle wireless, sì.
Senza filo. Ma sicuramente non saranno
We believe in a wireless future.
Senza cavo
Senza niente.
A future where all of your devices intuitively connect.
Che bello.
Stanno presentando le nuove AirPods.
Sì, perché ricordo che Samsung da pochissimo aveva fatto delle cuffie del genere, ok? Però queste sono più comode,
They have been
una
made
roba del
possible
genere.
with the development of the new Apple design W1 chip. It is the first of its kind to produce high efficiency playback while delivering a consistent and reliable connection. Infrared sensors detect when each AirPod is in your ear, so they only play once you're ready to listen. Motion accelerometers also respond to your touch, allowing you to access Siri with a double tap. When you're speaking, voice accelerometers
Hanno
recognize the
praticamente un
vibration
sensore
and
con il doppio
source of your
tap
voice.
sull'auricolare e attivi Siri e puoi comandare Siri dall'auricolare.
Il design mi affascina un po', la verità, è
on a single charge.
particolare.
While the compact wireless charging case delivers more than 24 hours of battery life. The W1 chip enables intelligent connection to all your Apple devices and allows you to instantly switch between whichever one you're
Già sono
using.
connesse con l'iPhone.
And of course, the
Sicuramente
new
saranno
wireless
vendute a parte
AirPods
separatamente.
deliver incredible sound. We're just at the beginning of a truly wireless future we've been working towards for many years, where technology enables the seamless and automatic connection between you and your devices.
Scusa anche tu.
Sì.
Congratulations to the team that has worked so hard on this. It is a breakthrough design. The AirPods deliver truly an Apple
magical
experience.
Questa
When you try it, you're just going to be blown away. How do you set them up? You simply put a pair of AirPods near your iPhone and open the case. The user interface pops up and says connect, and you tap connect. And that's it. There's no step 2, there's nothing else to do, you simply connect. And that one step also connects you with your Apple Watch. So you're automatically set up for both your iPhone and your Apple Watch. You can start listening. And as you have playback on either device, the AirPods automatically switch to whatever device you're using. In fact, we also use iCloud to propagate that setup across your iPads and your Macs as well. So one-step setup across all your devices. It's that easy. They're an incredible audio experience. Listen to beautiful music in stereo, or if you want to use one just to talk to Siri or make a phone call, it automatically routes the audio across whatever you choose to do. There's no buttons, there's no switching, there's no pairing, there's no unpairing. Those things are of the past. And it all started with a brand new chip, the W1 chip, Apple's first wireless chip. And there's so much technology packed into each AirPod. There's the chip, there's dual accelerometers, optical sensors, beamforming microphones, antennas, batteries. It is a kind of tour de force in this minute little AirPod.
Sensori
They
ottici.
deliver great battery life, 5 hours each, and there's a battery and charger built into its case. So you can recharge directly from the battery in the case for up to 24 hours of listening. And then plug in Lightning once you want to charge the case and the AirPods together at once. And they're so small you want to carry them around with you everywhere. Here they are alongside our wired earpods. They really are small and comfortable. So that is the breakthrough AirPods, based on our W1 chip. And at the same time, Beats is also coming out with a new line of headphones, all also taking advantage of this W1 chip and doing the same great work with our software to make the experience easy to use. So today, Beats is launching the new Beats Solo 3 Wireless. Incredible audio quality to 40 hours of listening time using that W1 chip. And for workouts, Power Beats 3 Wireless, the best active headphones, and now they use our W1 chip as well for incredible sound and battery life. And an entirely new line, Beats X. This is an affordable, light, comfortable headphone for all throughout your day. Those three, plus the new AirPods, mean is now a brand new wireless experience for everyone regardless of what style headphone you want to wear. And that's wireless.
Ok.
Let's talk about Apple Pay. Our customers love using Apple Pay. And this is amazing. In the US, merchants tell us that over 90% of wireless transactions on contactless payment are now made with Apple Pay. That is a huge hit. With the advances in iOS 10, it gets even easier to keep all your credit cards, your loyalty cards safely in your Apple Wallet on your iPhone. We're trying to bring it around the world as quickly as we can, and the team is launching new countries this fall. I want to talk about one of them, Japan. Yeah, we got a who right out here. Japan. You may know that in Japan, there's a different version of NFC called Felica. So for the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus that we're bringing to Japan, we're including Felica technology. As well as Apple Watch Series 2 will also include Felica technology. And with that in place, then we can roll out Apple Pay in Japan. We're going to do that in October. At the same time, the Apple Maps team is going to roll out Transit in Japan, because that's the perfect fit. Transit and Maps, the ability to figure out what it's going to cost to get on your route and to be able to pay it automatically with your Apple Watch or your iPhone. So that's Apple Pay. And that takes us to number 10.
Numero 10.
And honestly, I'm almost embarrassed that we had this one to the last, because this easily could have been the first. It is performance. And if you're paying attention, you know Apple's chip team is killing it in performance. What they're doing year after year is remarkable. Every year, the iPhone is the fastest smartphone in the market, and that's continued even to this day. But what's happening today with iPhone 7 and 7 Plus blows that all away. Because we have a new generation chip in the iPhone 7, and it's called A10 Fusion.
A10 Fusion. Nuovo chip A10.
A10 Fusion is a 64-bit, 4-core processor with 3.3 billion transistors. It is a rocket ship.
Quad core. Quindi
4 core,
There's two
4
core
core adesso, non
high-performance
era come un dual
These
core
high
come si
performance
vociferava.
cores run a full 40%
Quindi un quad core.
faster than the A9 chip in the iPhone 6S and 6S Plus. And if you're coming from an iPhone 6 or 6 Plus, it's twice as fast than the A8. Here's what the team has been doing over the years. The A10 Fusion is now 120 times faster than the original iPhone. And look at the last 3 years, from the 5S to the 6, the 6 to the 6S to now the 7. The jumps in performance are just staggering. I said there were 4 cores. The other 2 are what we call high-efficiency cores. They run at 1/5 the power of the high-performance core. So when you're doing something that isn't performance limited by the CPU, like checking your email, that can run on the high-efficiency core and get longer battery life. So how do we decide what runs on which core? There's a new Apple-designed performance controller that in real time makes sure the correct processes are running for maximum performance or maximum battery life. In addition, we've got amazing graphics in the A10. It's a new GPU, it's a 6-core graphics chip that is 50% faster than the A9 and 3 times faster than the A8. This is remarkable. And it does it again with efficiency in mind. 2/3 the power of the A9, half the power of the A8 at graphics. I've got to bring this chart up as well. 240 times faster than the original iPhone. The graphics performance year over year here is staggering. You combine the CPU performance, the graphics performance, all running efficiently, and there is absolutely no question. A10 Fusion is the most powerful chip ever in a smartphone. More importantly for all of us, A10 Fusion is going to enable apps and titles that were simply not possible in mobile devices before. For example, games. This is from Codemasters. It's a new racing game, F1 2016. This is console-level gaming on an iPhone because of A10. It takes advantage of the GPU. It also delivers graphics that use the wide color gamut of the display. It takes advantage of the stereo speakers and utilizes the Taptic engine for a new level of feel when you're driving. This is a breakthrough racing game running on iPhone 7 and 7 Plus. Pro apps benefit as well. This is Adobe Lightroom. Adobe Lightroom running on A10 Fusion delivers 90% of the features for raw editing of the desktop version. I mean, that's incredible. Adobe Lightroom on a phone in your pocket doing raw editing. It's simply incredible. I want to give you one example of a game running live on the A10 Fusion to show you what it's capable of. So I'm very excited to bring up Heather Price, co-founder of this game studio. Heather?
Con una dimostrazione della potenza di gioco.
As mobile game developers, we could not be more excited about the horsepower of the iPhone 7. It's allowing us to create cinematic gameplay experiences that were simply not possible before. This is our new title, Oz Broken Kingdom, an action-packed role-playing game. Now, this isn't the Oz you know. A great darkness has overtaken this once peaceful land. Here we're on the bridge to the witch's castle battling a scarecrow, who in our version of Oz is a very powerful mage. We're able to do things visually on the iPhone 7 that were simply not possible before. Note the real-time reflections, weather effects, all stunning and expensive from a CPU standpoint, but running flawlessly on the iPhone 7. And when Scott passed an earthquake, you'll see we even have been able to add some really cool environmental structure.
Sono giochi che se tu ci fai caso, lo vedi in giro e sugli streaming,
Okay,
vedi
Scott, let's
molta
finish
gente
this
gioca
monkey
su
hyphen
loro.
off.
Che sia Minecraft, che sia... Insomma, ce ne sono veramente tantissimi, ecco perché magari molta
The
gente è
Witch
più
has
propensa
a
a giocare
ton
a
of
questi.
reinforcements. With the power of metal and the A10 chip, we're able to render over 400 flying monkeys, all at a flawless
okay.
frame rate.
Dici, no? No, nel senso che comunque ci sono tante cose, tante oggetti all'interno della
One
scena,
of the
però il frame
features
rate,
we're
il frame
truly
rate è sempre
excited about is
stabile.
the wide color display. It is allowing us to create extremely stunning visual effects. Now, although it looks pretty good on the screen, you really have to see it on the iPhone 7 to see how beautiful the game looks. During the epic moments, the haptic feedback is allowing us to actually feel big hits, and the stereo sound is pulling us even further into the environment, all leading to an even more visceral connection with our gameplay.
Siamo arrivati
Alright,
alle
Scott, let's get some
performance di
tornado
questo
and knock it back.
smartphone rivoluzionario.
Il telefono non l'hanno fatto vedere benissimo in tutta la sua forma.
No, effettivamente ci manca questo
Okay, I
tassello.
think it's time to finish her off with Arcane Nova, one of Scarecrow's most powerful abilities. Join us in the epic journey to cast back the darkness when Oz Broken Kingdom
Si
launches
gioca
in the
bene.
App Store with iPhone 7. Thank you.
È un giochino, sì, di dimostrazione.
Nothing proves performance like 400 flying monkeys. Well, our A10 chip delivers performance and incredible efficiency. So here's the battery life numbers on iPhone 7 and 7 Plus. Great battery life numbers across the board. Wi-Fi browsing, 14 and 15 hours. LTE browsing, 12 and 13 hours. Most importantly, our customers are going to be so excited to learn that the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus are the longest battery life
Parlano
ever in an iPhone.
della batteria che ha una lunga durata sui nuovi iPhone.
E l'iPhone che dura di più di
Here's
batteria.
another way to think about battery life. If you're upgrading from an iPhone 6S to an iPhone 7, on average, you can expect to get about 2 more hours into your day on your battery life. And that's a meaningful difference. That's on average. Some customers, many more than that. And if you're coming from an iPhone 6S Plus, which already had great battery life, you'll find an iPhone 7 Plus delivers at least an hour more battery life on average, and for some customers, again, much more than that. So real battery life improvements that you can feel throughout every single day. So here is iPhone 7. It is packed with unbelievable technologies. The 12 megapixel camera, the large 4.7-inch Red HD display with wide color gamut, optical image stabilization, a 7 megapixel FaceTime HD camera, a new home button that's solid state and pressure sensitive. It's water and dust resistant, IP67. Stereo speakers delivering twice the audio volume. Incredibly fast
c'ha
A10
parecchie
fusion
innovazioni,
chip. Faster wireless
il
as well.
fatto
More
di
bands
essere
and
water
LTE
resistant,
advanced up to 450
beh, sì,
megabits per second.
bravissima.
The longest battery life ever in an iPhone, and all running iOS 10. This is an incredible new iPhone. Add to that iPhone 7 Plus, which is everything iPhone 7 has, plus longer battery life, plus a larger display, and that dual camera that provides zoom and depth of field. All of our iPhones are made in the most environmentally friendly manners possible. They're highly recyclable. Without
non so se fanno vedere qualcos'altro ancora sull'iPhone, la verità.
iPhone 7 is the best phone we've ever made. We've got a short video to sum it up for you.
Ah, ecco.
Ok, fanno vedere un video riassuntivo del vero e proprio iPhone 7, della sua forma, colori e quant'altro.
This is iPhone 7. It makes all the things you do with your iPhone better, faster, and more powerful. 2 new finishes, black and jet black, highlight its seamless design. A new camera captures shots you never could before. That's because its larger f1.8 aperture, new sensor, and 6-element lens enable brighter, more detailed photos and videos. And optical image stabilization allows for a longer exposure, so you get even better images in low light.
Infatti sempre nero lo stanno facendo vedere.
Sì, perché è una colorazione...
La novità, oltre alla novità
Image signal processor analyzes every shot to automatically deliver the very best results. And the quad LED True Tone flash illuminates brighter and
fantastico.
iPhone 7 Plus also features a telephoto camera. The 2 cameras operate as one, giving you 2 times optical zoom and high-quality imagery when you zoom even farther. The new Retina HD display with a standard wide color gamut is the best and brightest on an iPhone. It's also the first iPhone with a stereo speaker system, delivering a powerful, immersive audio experience.
Eccolo, praticamente
The enclosure has been entirely
il
re-engineered
doppio
to make
speaker,
this
l'audio
the first
stereo,
water-resistant iPhone.
uscirà una ovviamente dalla cassa
It's driven by the A10 Fusion chip,
e l'altra dallo
powerful chip
speaker
ever in a
altoparlante,
smartphone.
un po' come
High performance and high efficiency cores
il nuovo
let you do the
Huawei
majority of your
P9
tasks
Plus,
at a
utilizza
fraction
lo
of the
speaker
power, giving you the longest
capsula
battery life
particolare
of
come
any
doppio
iPhone.
speaker.
iPhone 7 makes the things you do most even better.
No, questo è una...
It's the best iPhone.
Non mi prende anche se sia uno che l'altro, comunque sia non sbagli.
No, nero lucido, il nero lucido.
Il lucido è vero, tanta roba veramente.
It's a complete line of accessories, all new Apple design
vedere poi gli
accessories
accessori
for
per
iPhone 7 and 7 Plus, new cases, new battery cases, new charging docks, and of course, incredible new
Madonna,
earphones.
spicca.
So, what will iPhone 7 cost?
Eccoli
Well,
qua.
we're really excited to
Quanto
tell you
costa?
that iPhone 7 costs the same as the iPhone 6S that it replaces.
Vedi, 2
Just
neri, uno lucido, uno opaco.
$649.
Esatto.
And it comes in silver, gold, rose gold, black, and the new jet black. In these
Esatto.
configurations. No, not
Per me era
these.
più venare che vedete.
We've doubled all the storage capacity
32,
configurations.
128,
Ah,
256.
ok, quindi c'è anche quest'altra novità confermata. È comparsa finalmente il taglio da 16 giga, ma parte da 32, 128 e 256 giga. Come vi avevo detto io
iPhone
qualche
7
giorno.
Plus starts at $769. It also comes in 32 gigabytes, 128 gigabytes, and 256 gigabytes. And
Jet
again,
Black
jet black
available
specifically on
32
128
no.
and 256
Sì, sembra
gigabytes.
scritto come se do
So now this is
sotto
our new
fosse
iPhone
una nota
9.
con
It
scritto
starts
come
with iPhone
se
SE.
il Jet Black non fosse da 32 giga ma solo 128 e
At the
56.
top of the line, the new iPhone 7 and 7 Plus. We're going to keep two
Questa è
configurations
una
of the
versione
6S and 6S
più
Plus around.
premium,
We're going to
quindi
do something we
parte
haven't
da
done before.
128,
We're going
quindi
to
costerà
upgrade
un
the storage
botto.
to nose as
Wow.
well. The 32 gigs
Cioè,
and
devo
128
pensarci bene.
gigabytes. We think customers at that price range are going to really appreciate that. Now we know many of our customers purchase their phones today on
Sì, però il
installment plans.
plus
So
di-
here's the pricing with a
Ah,
typical
lo so.
24-month US carrier installment plan. iPhone SE starts at just $17 a month.
Comunque il
iPhone
nero
7
lucido
at
è
27.
bellissimo, non il nero opaco anche è
Last year
bello,
we
ma il
introduced
lucido
you
è
a new
davvero
program
Lo
spettacolare.
pago l'abbiamo
from
avuto fino
Apple
adesso e
Stores
ok,
here
ci
in the
sta,
US.
adesso ci vuole
It's
qualcosa di
called
diverso.
the iPhone Upgrade Program.
Ah,
It's
se
a
nel
great
caso
way
vuoi
to get
dare
your
il vecchio
iPhone
vecchio
new
iPhone
every
per
year,
prendertelo
an
nuovo.
unlocked phone with Apple Care at an affordable price. So I want to make a shout out, first of all, to everybody who bought this program last year because you're becoming eligible this year to get your new iPhone. For everyone else, when you think about getting an iPhone this year, realizing the opportunity these people have taken advantage of, you may want to do the same thing so you can get a new iPhone every single year. We're expanding the program to not only the US, but also the UK and China as well.
Wow.
So, when can you order the new iPhone 7 or 7 Plus? Orders start this Friday on
Si può già
September 9th.
preordinare dal 9
It
settembre,
will
cioè
start
dopo
shipping
domani.
1 week later on September
Il 16
16th.
settembre sarà già in
She's
vendita.
working hard to get it to as many
Eccoci qua, queste
customers
sono le
around the world
date
as
segnate
possible.
sul
On
calendario.
September 16th, we're going to begin with this list.
Vediamo se noi entriamo nella
28
prima
geographies.
ondata e ci
Find
siamo.
your
L'Italia è nella prima
And
ondata.
1 week later, 30 more. So
Una
again, the
settimana
team's
dopo,
working
vabbè,
very hard.
Polonia,
Quindi
Romania.
per la prima volta
quickly
l'Italia
around the
rientra
world.
nella prima ondata di vendita.
iOS 10 becomes available on
ci
September
stanno
13th.
Ah, ok,
And we're already
iOS
upgrading
10
to that as well.
dal 13
And last,
settembre.
the new
Non
AirPods
sarà,
giorni.
non sarà
shipped in late
disponibile da questa
October,
sera.
and price
Le
is
nuove
just
cuffie wireless
$159. So that's our news on
$159,
iPhone.
quindi
Thank you.
un bel prezzo. Quindi anche l'aggiornamento definitivo iOS 10 sarà disponibile dal 13 settembre, non da stasera come avevamo gli anni scorsi, no?
Sì.
C'è da aspettare ancora altri 6 giorni.
6 giorni e poi avremo iOS 10 sui nostri dispositivi, ovviamente quelli abilitati ad avere.
This is what we love to do. You've seen some
Tornato
incredible
Tim
products.
Cook sul palco
iPhone 7,
facendo il
the most
riepilogo dei
advanced
nuovi iPhone.
iPhone ever. It makes all the things you do so much better. AirPods, helping usher in
Quello che sia Plus o che
future
sia
of
la
wireless
versione
audio.
standard,
No,
io
no, beh.
prenderò il nero
Providing
lucido.
ok.
and magical listening experience. And the new Apple Watch Series 2, built-in GPS, incredible water resistance, and a powerful dual-core performance. It's the ultimate device for a healthy life. Now, I'd like to take a moment and recognize everyone from Apple that worked so hard to bring these products to market. Please stand up.
Addirittura, no, niente, sta dicendo che abbiamo messo tanti impegni per avere questa line-up di eventi.
Alzare in piedi.
We stand up.
It is an inspiration. It's an inspiration and a privilege to have the opportunity to work with all of you. You know, the Bill Graham Auditorium is a legendary music venue. Music is at the core of our DNA.
Nel cuore del
Deeply
nostro DNA.
inspires and moves us. So stay right where you are, because today we are honored to have an amazing artist join us. She is not only a remarkable and talented singer, but she's an incredible songwriter, writing for both herself and for many other artists. She's been headlining the biggest music festivals all over the world, and she is currently topping the charts, holding #1 on Airplay. Her new song and video premiered on Apple Music earlier this week, and she is here to perform it live for the very first time. Please join me in welcoming Sia.
E niente, io credo che
dopo questa...
Sì, esatto. C'è il video musicale. Ah, c'è proprio un...
Forse c'è proprio sul palco.
Sì, sicuramente. Anzi, mi sto alzando un attimo. Pensavo da 2 ore fa.
Un video musicale.
Fatto mezzo dal vivo e mezzo...
una bella sta cosa. Mi piace. Ragazzi, che facciamo? Dimmi, Subtec. Io direi che possiamo anche, penso che dopo questo...
Beh sì, abbiamo visto tantissime, esatto,
che daranno il Keynote.
sì, sicuramente il Team Cook voglierà insomma i ringraziamenti speciali a tutti, sicuramente anche a Sia che sta ancora cantando qui.
Per questo streaming in diretta per l'evento Apple dei nuovi iPhone, direi che è tutto.
Beh sì, non penso che uscirà ancora Team Cook a dire qualcosa. No, vabbè, veramente, ne abbiamo visti tutti i colori, water resistant e quant'altro.
Quindi i nuovi iPhone a me sono piaciuti parecchio. Il design era quello che praticamente si vociferava in questi giorni, quindi ogni anno, negli ultimi anni, i rumor si stanno azzeccando sempre tanto. Quindi vedremo poi nei prossimi giorni dei focus ovviamente accurati su questi nuovi iPhone.
Esatto.
Un saluto a tutti ragazzi, ci vediamo sul canale YouTube ai prossimi video.
Ok,
Saluto da Stefano,
Raffaella,
alla prossima.
è stato un piacere, ciao ragazzi!